So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get to 10,000 YouTube subscribers. But it all starts by doing something you may hate and not fully understand. You need to stop worrying about this. Come on! This is somewhat of a personal opinion, and you are free to argue with me in the comments below. But there comes a point where you need to just forget about subscribers. And I think beyond 1,000 subscribers is that point. Let's be honest with ourselves. Why did we want 1,000 subscribers? Because we want to monetize our content. They're just a means to an end, along with 4,000 hours of watch time. And if we're honest, here at vidIQ, it's a means to an end for us, because we know people search for how to get more subscribers. And if you've been watching the rest of the videos in this series and you've reached this goal of 1,000 subscribers, now you can start to focus on other important YouTube things. Now, yes, it is true that you may unlock more YouTube features with more subscribers, such as stories. And yes, far off in the distance at 100,000 subscribers, you will get your first silver play button. But aside from that, and much more importantly, you have the beginnings of a community. You will have noticed more and more that you're getting comments from regular viewers every single video. You will have also noticed that your baseline for views per video is rising slowly but surely. Those are human beings actually watching, enjoying, and engaging with your content. And that's who you want to focus on. Because you see, the thing is, subscribers can play tricks with your analytics. Take this one as an example. You're confused as to why you get so many views and watch time from non-subscribers and assume that's a bad thing. Well, that isn't necessarily the case for two reasons. Sometimes viewers never subscribe and still watch channels on a regular basis. That's me. I genuinely cannot remember the last time I subscribed to a channel. I just put my trust in YouTube to serve up the right content I want to watch. And if non-subscribers are watching your videos, YouTube is constantly testing out your content with new viewers. And that surely can't be a bad thing, right? You need to dedicate your message, your creative endeavors to the people, your audience who are watching you now, today, not subscribers who press that red button 6 months ago and have never watched anything else on your channel. Here's a tinsy-wincy little insight into how the YouTube algorithm works. Oh, and by the way, that's another phrase I'm not a particular fan of. When you say YouTube algorithm, people think of it like a system that is there to be hacked, and that's just not the way to do YouTube. Anyway, back to my point. If somebody watches your content last week and doesn't subscribe to your channel, they are still far more likely to see another one of your videos come up in the home feed or through suggested than a person who subscribed to your channel 3 months ago and has never seen one of your videos since. Or to put it another way, a viewer's recent watch history combined with their current personalized watching habits are far more valuable signals to YouTube than whether they have subscribed to a channel or not. I religiously watch MKBHD for tech stuff. I watch a channel called Wrestling Bios for 1990s wrestling stuff. And I watch Oliver Harper for anything to do with film retrospectives and reviews. Now, because I watch these channels so regularly, at least once a week, these channels frequently appear on my homepage, even though I'm not subscribed to two of them. I pulled that clip directly from a video I made recently titled How to Beat the YouTube Algorithm in 2022. And I'm going to reinforce what I said there now. Your goal isn't to beat the YouTube algorithm. It's to build an audience on YouTube. And you do that by paying attention to what your audience watches on your channel, not by paying attention to this. Now I've brainwashed you out of the concept of subscribers, let me show you what you should be paying attention to instead. Return viewers. I believe this to be one of the most insightful tools in the YouTube studio, and by now your channel should have enough data to display it to you. It basically shows you how many viewers brand new to your channel watch you every day, along with how many return to watch another video on your channel, regardless of whether they have subscribed to you or not. Obviously, when you publish new videos, these two lines will spike, and so it illustrates how effective you are at reaching new audiences and maintaining the audience you already have. Now, in a perfect world, you would want every single new viewer to transition into a return viewer as YouTube goes out to find more new viewers, and that would build up your core audience very, very quickly. We have seen examples of this, particularly in the YouTube Shorts space. Jake Feldman grew his channel to 10 million subscribers and billions of views within the space of a year. And just look at how many of his new viewers transition into return viewers. Now, there is a caveat here, and I do love using the word caveat. Certain channels will find it very difficult to retain an audience over a long period of time. Education and how-to channels are a prime example of this. People usually just want an answer to a question, they get it from a video, but they're not willing to commit more time to your content. Variety channels struggle with this same challenge. Only certain videos may appeal to the viewer, or the channel is chasing trends and the latest news stories that may be interest the viewer once, but not again. In these situations, the views will certainly be more spiky, sometimes even viral. Now, let me stress, this isn't the wrong way to do YouTube, it's just a different approach with more risk and more reward. But if you want to grow your channel more consistently, more reliably, then return viewers is where it's at. And this is almost the perfect example of a small channel doing just that, slowly building from nothing but consistently producing valuable content for their audience that slowly builds over time. We know this because it's our return viewer data from our Russian vidIQ channel.
Первый серьезный этап на YouTube – набрать 100 первых подписчиков. Начинаем.
I literally have no idea what I'm saying. As another quick example, this is the data from the main vidIQ channel in the last 90 days, and it seems to suggest that as we have been more successful at bringing viewers back to our content, YouTube is now more willing to test our videos with new viewers. Admittedly, this is somewhat anecdotal evidence from a single channel, but your channel, which now stands at over 1,000 subscribers, should have a decent amount of data, enough for you to start detecting patterns in your channel when it comes to your audience. And if you want to know how the YouTube algorithm is treating your channel, then look no further than this panel, which again you should now have enough data to see. If these are the videos viewers are watching from other channels, then this is what YouTube is recommending against your content. And so again, here's another itsy bitsy journey into the YouTube algorithm. YouTube knows from its billions of data points that if a viewer watches video A, they are then likely to watch video B, C, D, or E. Because of this, it is your job as a content creator to make videos that form the connective tissue of your topic. At a recent conference, this YouTube employee, his name is Todd by the way, said what the algorithm is designed to do is follow the audience and make them happy. That is exactly the same as what you need to do, which is why this data is so helpful. It's also why this data is handy too. You can follow your audience onto brand new channels that create content similar to you. And this is where vidIQ can offer a helping hand. Once installed, you can use this button to add any channel to your competitor list and track their best performing videos. Remember, you share these audiences, so it makes sense to make similar content, but with your own approach, style, opinions, and personality. You have already proven with the subscribers you've earned, and more importantly, the views you've gained, that you can capture an audience. Now, your responsibility is to keep them satisfied, to keep them watching, to keep them on the YouTube platform. Another tool worth checking out is Daily Ideas, again from vidIQ. This will suggest up to 50 video ideas every single day based on the type of content you create. Hey there, YouTube monetization, increasing subscribers, YouTube updates. I do that type of stuff. And yeah, reuse content can be a big monetization problem. I should probably make a video about that. Good idea. When we started this series about getting more YouTube subscribers, we didn't want to talk too much about analytics, numbers, metrics to begin with. When you first start a channel, these analytics can be quite daunting and difficult to understand. And because you have such a small sample size, the data can be a little sketchy. And as we've highlighted throughout this series, we don't want you to stress too much about the numbers. But now that you have over 1,000 subscribers and you're working towards 10,000 subscribers, you have the right to good data. And because you now have hundreds, if not thousands of hours of experience behind you, you have a better understanding as to what to do with this data. As well as a wealth of experience and good data, what you also likely have on a platform now is a decent amount of time.